Hello and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending February 16th, the major indexes dipped down a little as investors were cautious of the hotter than expected inflation data. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, increased a more than expected 0.3% in January, while core CPI, which excludes food and energy, also increased a more than expected 0.4%. Retail sales declined a more than expected 0.8% in January, showing weakness for the U.S. consumer. Import prices bounced back 0.8% in January, while export prices also were up 0.8%. Industrial production was lower than expected, down 0.1% in January compared to December. After increasingly significantly to 44 in January, the housing market index continued its upward trend to a preliminary reading of 48 in February. Compared to December, both housing starts and building permits were down 14.8% and 1.5% respectively. The Producer Price Index, or PPI, was higher than expected at 0.3%, showing plenty of pressure on the service economy. And finally, consumer sentiment this month improved slightly from January as consumers continue to express confidence that the slowdown in inflation and strength in the labor markets would continue. Year to date, the Dow is up 2.5%, the S&P is up 4.9%, and the Nasdaq is up 5.09%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4.28%. Oil closed at $78.50 a barrel. Gold closed at $2,013.19 an ounce, with silver closing at $23.40 an ounce. For this week of February 19th, Tuesday we'll get the leading economic indicator index, which provides an early indication of where our economy is headed. Wednesday, the minutes of the Federal Reserve January meeting will be reported. And on Thursday, initial jobless claims, the U.S. Services and Manufacturing PMI, and existing home sales will be reported. Nothing scheduled for Friday. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. If you have any questions with anything you've heard in this video, or would like to schedule a complimentary review of your portfolio, please give us a call. We are accepting new clients. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.